Greetings, I'm Demonac, and it's arena time. Well, my Warlock is still going, and after that second loss, no one is more surprised than I am that I'm still going, but let's see if I can take it any further. Surprise damage is scary, but I did go a little bit overboard, I think. Again, the amount of charge minions I have would actually be fine if more of the other things were a little cheaper. My problem is that I have too many cards that cost 5 or 6 and that don't protect me. Like, if those 6/6 guys that do, for 6, that do 1 damage to everything, if those were a smaller minion with taunt, like the Fen Creeper that I don't like very much, the 3/6 taunt, they would actually help this deck more than those 6/6 guys, I think, most of the time. So this hand, look at that, I have all these cheap things, but charge, so they can't fight something and live. He can't fight something and live, although he draws a card. He's an awesome early game guy. And this is only good if they have something worth silencing. I am going to get rid of him and hope I get something more, like, tougher. Like, I don't like saying more tougher, but I'd already started my sentence and then tried to change it, which is why I said that. But yeah, I was hoping to get a Yeti. This is very good, actually, if I can play him on the 5th turn. He's pretty meaty. So, I could save my coin and try and play him on the 4th turn, and just play a 2-cost minion every turn. Or, I could coin out a 2-cost minion now, but the druid can just pay 2 mana and kill it. So, I think I'm going to save my coin. I don't think that doing 2 extra damage is worth the coin. He might have a good 2-mana creature, or he might just pay 2 mana and claw me for 1. That is fine. He is gaining armor by doing that, but no, you go ahead. I am so glad I didn't use a coin to play something he could kill. So now, well, we're still just going to play this. Because guess what? Now, if he wants to do that, then he's going to leave one of his mana unspent. What's he going to do with the other mana? Like, this would waste kind of his whole turn, when he might have been doing something much better. So I'm fine with that. Yeah, his armor absorbs the damage, I don't care. I draw a card from this guy, which is awesome. But he might have a slow deck, in which case he might be hanging on. Actually, just played a druid, didn't I? No, okay. I checked the last played thing just to see if whenever I run into someone of the same class, that's when I check that. But no, it's not the same class. He's not the same guy. So now, next turn I could coin this guy out, which is pretty awesome. It's tempting to just use the coin and play 2 things that cost 2. Which is also pretty strong. And actually, waiting might hurt me, I'm thinking. Because he's got nothing out, having those guys would actually be pretty good. This one is hard for him to get rid of.
I wonder.
And that'll give me more stuff that I can buff with her on the next turn. So I'm going to forgo the turn 4 Silverhand Knight. It's not a super play. Like, having these guys out sooner, I think will help me more. So yeah, we're going to Fairy Dragon, and we'll use a coin, and Bluegale. Yeah, I mean, he could use half of his mana at turn 4 to kill this guy. I'd still have something out there, and what's he going to do? I mean, he might have a handful of 2-mana creatures that he's just been not playing because I haven't forced his hand, but I don't know. Wow, he is still doing that. I mean, he's being so card efficient by killing my stuff with that. The Loot Hoarder I broke even. Now I lost a card just to do 2 damage to him, or 3 damage, I guess, after the armor. But, I don't know. Oh, this is cool. I didn't think I'd have something else that I could play for...
Cleanse the Sunwell.
Now I can make... See, you can't target the Fairy Dragon with spells or hero powers. It doesn't say anything about battle cries. So battle cries, totally legit. Which also means that you can kill it with those battle cries that do damage. But I've got this, I can hit for 4, it's still untargetable, which is pretty cool. I think I'm going to play this guy and heal myself, even though he's wasting 1 point of healing. I don't care, I want another minion out. If he has the spell that does the 5 mana spell that does 2 damage to everything, this will survive now because of her +1. Oh, he's using an Innervate to boost his mana, and... just that? Why didn't you do that last turn? Maybe he just drew him, or he just drew the Innervate. I don't know, but that would have been more impressive last turn. I could silence him and he'd lose his spell damage, but that's not really very impressive. To kill him going to be a little bit harder. It would take both of my best guys to kill him. And then I'd only do 2 damage to him. If I did that, though, I could then play him and have another decent-sized army out, and he would have nothing. Or I can play this, and I would have a huge army, but vulnerable to area spells. And I'd be able to hit him right now for 9 damage, which is a fair amount. But he'd still have this totally fine 4-7 out, and I might not be able to kill it as easily later. You know what? As much as I hate to, I think I'm going to have to waste my good guys killing him now. Because forward. Keeping the board clear is good.
Squire, attend me. Ready, sir.
Because I've had this stuff out, and then he cast an area spell and killed all my things with 2 or 3 hit points. Because that guy would increase the damage from his area spells, too. Then I might not have enough, I might have to still trade all my good minions that were left to get rid of him, and it would be not good. Speaking of not good, this guy's very efficient. I think he played the other one first, hoping that I would waste all my good stuff, so that he would now be able to have this. They cost the same. This is interesting, because if I return him to my hand, I could play him again and get another 2-2. Not that bad if I attack first, but I can't hit this thing with him and do that because he'll die first. And I'm pretty sure I need to kill this thing. It's super dangerous. Yeah, it would take all 3 of my guys to kill him, though. That's too high a price. I'm not doing that. Next to that.
To battle!
If you insist.
Actually, I should have drawn a card first. I'm going to draw a card now. Soulfire. That would have changed the equation a little. That. Then I am going to now return this guy to my hand, even though it might be a little silly. I don't know. We'll see. And then I'm just going to get more meat on the board. I am going to play this, and yeah, silencing him does nothing, but I just wanted to get another guy out. So I still have a decent amount of stuff. My opponent's health is much lower now. If he hits me for 6, that's not a good race for him unless he has the Starfall. Now it's not good, because now he can kill all my guys. I gotta start from scratch to kill him. Oh, and he can boost him even with the Direwolf, which gives +1 to any adjacent minions. This is when I need to draw those expensive, crazy cards like the Siphon Soul, and of course I don't have it now. Awesome. Well, we'll play him again.
Attend me.
Ready, sir.
And doesn't make that much difference, but I guess I'm going to play this and silence the wolf, because since I can't kill it right now for any worthwhile price. I just need to do another 9 damage to my opponent and then kill him with Soulfire, is the idea. He can race me really well, though, now. He's got 8 damage with the minions in play. If he does anything to buff them, he can do crazy damage to me. There's a druid card called something Roar, Savage Roar, or whatever. It gives +2 attack to all friendly characters. It would have made this, so it would have been +2 to each of them and +2 to himself. He could have hit me for 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 damage with that. If he had 1 charge minion to play first, it would have also gotten a +2. He might have been able to just kill me. So this isn't good, but he is fragile now that he killed my bigger guy. That's a lot of stuff. This is getting ugly. See, that's why Hellfire is good. That was the perfect thing to draw. There's nothing I could have drawn that was better. First off, my life is higher than his, so doing 3 damage to both of us is fine with me. But it's going to kill his entire amazing army, and I had nothing to lose anyway. I have no minions out.
I wonder.
Yeah, we'll just do that. And tempted to play, he would be the most efficient use of mana, but I think I end up with a better army if I just play this and her.
Do you need a blessing?
She'll buff him. I have a 3/3 and a 2/1 instead of a 4/3. So they do more damage, they're slightly tougher, they're 2 separate targets. No. He wouldn't have been vulnerable to that, though, so that's kind of annoying. The Alarmobot is really dangerous. He's demonstrated he has lots of fat things, although it could be to just waste my time. Thing is, this hits him for 3, this hits him for 4. If I could just draw... Like, this costs no mana. That's why it's so amazing. Because if I pay 2 mana to draw a card, I have 7 mana left. I just need to draw anything that can hit him for 3 or more.
So
those stupid 3-1 charge guys,
possibilities.
dead. Argent Commander, Leroy Jenkins, come on. Yeah, see, stupid Wolf Rider, I win. Surprise damage. Play him first. Never get to find out whether he had anything good for the Alarmobot or whether it was an Alarmo bluff to make me use my 3-attack guy to kill it. But that's awesome. That worked out very well. And it means we get to keep going. You keep going until you get 3 losses, and I only have 2. It's still sudden death. I mean, like, as soon as I lose one, it's the end of my run. But now, I've got more than a 50-50 win ratio, so this is actually already a pretty decent arena run. At least half of the people, at least half of the arena runs that people start do less well than this one, so right there, you know I'm doing something right. Okay, you're expensive, I guess we're keeping you two. Cheap stuff. Yeah, okay, that's an awesome starting hand. This is yet a different druid. The other one was Bob something, this is Pop Start. So many druids all of a sudden. So many silenced druids. I have a whole array of things to choose from. I'm going to coin out the Fairy Dragon, because it's actually kind of a death machine. And because I have all these other 2-mana things, I like to use the coin. Here's the thing. If you have, usually you have several things in your starting hand that have the same mana cost. If that mana cost is in the 2 to 4 range, I like to try and use my coin to play one of those specific things early. Because you can go, because this let me do a 2-mana thing, and then a 2-mana thing, and then another 2-mana thing if I had to. If you can use the coin in that way, it helps your hand to work out really well. Now, my Fairy Dragon is going to get killed by that, but that's okay. I'm just going to keep playing more stuff, actually. Just be aggressive. The Druid's not going to have any weapons I can blow up with this guy. So, we can trade, but I got it ahead by 3 damage there. Now, he might have a spell that blows up a minion. He couldn't use it to kill this because it's immune to spells. But... No, okay, that guy steals a bubble, but there aren't any in play. This can kill him, which it very well might. Or I could play this guy and kill him, which... I might as well, because this guy is more fragile. And he uses my mana efficiently. Either way, I can do that and still hit for 3, so... I'm racing my opponent okay. Like, we're using the same number of cards, but I'm ahead on, like, damage. That could slow me down a little. Tempting to play him because he fights better. If I play this guy, I mean, the Shield Master can just kill this guy, right? But it would let me silence him and hit for another 3, which is really putting the pressure on. If I didn't do that, I could silence with the Ironbeak Owl, and then hit for 3, and then return the Ironbeak Owl to my hand and have another 3/2 in play. I think I like that play better, because otherwise I just play him and then you kill him and Shieldmaster survives. What good does it do me? The Yeti is tempting, but he doesn't win well enough against the Shieldmaster. He's still end up very badly hurt after fighting and not kill him. So no, I actually like this play a lot. So I silence you. Then I get back my owl, because this ability is pretty good to have. And meanwhile, I can hit you for 3. And if he uses the troll to kill one of these guys, then I can use the other one to finish him off. Now in practice, this is a druid with 5 mana. He's probably got some kind of other way to kill these things. Or not. Alright. So I could play this and a Yeti, which is pretty strong. I could play this, which is very dangerous, but I don't know. It's so tempting to silence her somehow. Now, I could silence her with the Ironbeak Owl and then draw a card. I could silence her with this guy and then play her. She would give him +1 health, so he'd be able to survive her, although he would then probably die to this. But that's still... Man, I am rushing this guy down really hard. And I like it. You know what? I don't think silencing her is the biggest deal. What's he going to get? 1 or 2 1/1 minions?
I wonder.
It's not that urgent. So I think what I'm going to do is kill this, because I'm not making enough progress. If he's going to hit me back for 6, I don't like that as much. I'm going to kill that.
Accepted.
I'm going to use all this mana to play the Stranglethorn Tiger, because it's unlikely that the Druid can kill him with a spell. Super unlikely. Like, the Druid doesn't have random targeting spells that do anything, really, especially at 5 damage. That guy is a pain. I don't like seeing them. So now we've got interesting choices here. I think I'm going to continue beating this person down. I am ahead in damage, and that's going to work out okay. I think the choice is I'm going to play this, her, and draw a card. I'm playing the owl. It doesn't help me too much because I'm going to kill her with this guy. And if I'm killing her, then silencing her is pointless. So I'm going to draw a card and see what I get first, because I've already planned out my mana, and I'm going to have the 2 left to draw a card. Does the Soulfire change anything? No, not really, but it does give me an option to finish this off if he uses it to kill this later. It is still tempting to play this, but I'm going to play the smaller guys for now. Oh yeah, that was part of the point, is I play the Flesh-Eating Ghoul first, so that he grows when I kill her. I don't know if that's the right play. I don't know if I should still be rushing harder, but I think this guy is a severe enough threat that I have to take him seriously and start keeping his army down.
Where shall I strike?
Telephone. Awesome. Seconds. He hung up meanwhile, I lost all my stuff. Awesome. So these things are amazing, right? They cost 5. You get that choice when they come into play, whether you want it to be a 4/4 charge or a 4/6 taunt. Both of which are not the ultimate for 5 mana, but they're still actually really good because it's a class card, so they have that extra point floating around. The fact that it's a choice makes it amazing. And puts me in a bit of a place now. I don't really want to use this to kill those guys, but I gotta get rid of them somehow. They can kill anything but my... Well, this can't kill my Yeti, but it's still... Yeesh.
So many.
I don't really want to draw a card, because even if I got one of those 6/6 do 1 damage to everything guys, I wouldn't be able to play them. I only have 1 Hellfire in here, so as awesome as it would be, that's a 1 in 20 chance almost. It's not worth it. So I think what I'm going to have to do is just play a couple of good things and then Soulfire this guy. Yeah, I figured they would do that way. At some point, it didn't matter which one of those 2 I lost. This is more likely to be castable in the same turn as something else. The other guy has more stats, so he's more worthwhile, but they're still both pretty fragile. So he could hit this for 4, and then just shapeshift and hit it for another 1. He would take the damage, but at least my Yeti would be gone. This guy is a big problem, because now he's drawing a card every time he casts a spell. Wow, that is horrible for me. Oh my god, is that bad. Now here's the funny thing. He gave a spell that's giving him +4 health, right? But if I silence him, you would think, oh, he's going to lose 4 health and die, if you're used to Magic the Gathering. That's not what happens. When you silence something, they will only, or when you remove a bonus in any way, they will only lose hit points if they were above their maximum. They're like their normal maximum hit points. His normal maximum hit points is 4, so even if I silence him, he won't lose any of those hit points. He'll just lose the taunt, which is too bad. Now, if I Hellfire, it'll kill him, which is awesome. It'll wound him. It'll also wound him a lot, though. And to finish off this stupid auctioneer who's going to draw him a million cards, I'd have to trade my Yeti. I don't like that too much, but I don't see a lot of alternative. On the other hand, I'm going to have mana left over. I might as well draw a card first and see what I get. That makes it so weird. Alright, we're doing it. Boom. Then I'm going to finish this guy off. Because, yeah, it cost me a card, but it leaves me with my Yeti alive to continue doing damage. I could play the Owl and have another creature out there, but I'm not going to. I'm still just worried about using... I think the Silence might be better than having a 2-1 minion. See, I can Silence and get rid of that guy's Taunt, although he's a death machine. I could Silence and get rid of his... If I'm going to kill him anyway, I could Silence and get rid of his thing. Wow, is this not going to work out well? I have just enough mana to draw a card, play this, and play this. We're going to draw a card first and see if I get something better, because I'd really like to get rid of him somehow. She's going to come in handy, but I can't get rid of him. I'm going to take the beats. So, I am going to Bane this guy. I can't, even with the Bane, I can't get enough damage to kill him, so I'm going to kill this and get a random demon and see what it is. I don't think... I could Silence him first and not take the 2 damage from his ability. His Death Rattle is do 2 damage to your opponent losing player. I think I'm going to Silence the Taunt guy and keep attacking, because I have all that surprise damage that could come in and save me. Sweet. I got a 6-6. He didn't do his Battlecry thing, because they don't when you get him from Bane of Doom, but I randomly got a 6-6 demon. That helps a little. I guess we're going to Silence you, and... Here's the thing. He has 9 health, but I have 12 damage worth of stuff on the board. I only have 16 health, and he can hit me for 8, but he needs to do an 8 more damage from his hand this turn, or else he's got to use this to start killing my army. So he's going to kill that. He's not really going to try and race me. He's got to kill this thing with his tree, right? Yeah, okay. This is not great, but it definitely slowed him down. Oh my god. Well, it's a little excessive, but well worth it. We're going to draw a card first. I don't see what I could possibly get that would kill him, but I'm going to have 2 mana left anyway. No, that's not going to help. This will. How do you like them apples? Now he's got 4 cards in his hand, I only have 2, and that is a bad sign. I'm going to be in a rough place. I am going to heal myself like 6 next turn, probably. But I'm going to have a hard time getting through that now. Unless I get my Siphon Soul. That's not a Siphon Soul. Although this would half kill him. I can draw a card and still play one of these 6-cost guys. I'm going to draw a card first and see if it gets something that's going to help me. That's a lot of surprise damage, but it's just not enough. I'm not going to use him yet. I'm going to hold him in reserve. There are other things I could get that would help me kill this, maybe. In the meantime, I can heal a ton of damage.
I am the blade of the gods.
Heal myself another 2 with this guy, then he's going to hit me for 8. So he's still as close to killing me as he was last turn, basically. Or I could play this and hit him for... No, that's so dumb. Why would I do that? Even though it's more mana efficient, like I'm wasting 1 mana here, I definitely need the 2 health more than I need to do the 2 damage to him. It's better if it's a surprise. If I could silence him somehow, I could do 6 damage to my opponent. And then if either of these guys was alive, I could finish him. But now he's got more taunt out there too. It's going to be rough. Oh man, I don't have enough mana to play all of these guys together. That's too bad. But he didn't hit me for 8. That is good. Oh wait, he's only got 3 toughness. I don't need that much more from him to get that. Because I can play this, give him +1/+1, kill that. And I can play the Argent Commander and hit him for not enough to kill him. You know what? I'm not going to use the Argent Commander this turn. I can if I can get anything, it'll do more damage to that. Yeah, I'm just gonna draw a card. How does that affect the math? No, it's not gonna. It's not. He costs too much. I can play him, I can hit this, then play him. That'll kill this, or wound him. Although this guy will just kill my Dread Infernal. I can play the Bluegill and hit something and hit this guy for 2, but it's not gonna. Or do I just boost that? Save him as a surprise. That leaves me with. Okay. Oh, forgot to attack. That was dumb. Well, I'm not sure if it was dumb. I was tempting to hit him for 2. I'm not sure how much that helps me. This thing is going to kill him, because this thing's power is destroy any minion that it damages. Well, I got him to take 1 damage, effectively. And took out the armor, too. Kill that. Oh, this is so not good. Although he's low enough now that this can kill him, but now he's got another giant freaking monster. Oh, and he's going to... Oh. See, that card has 2 options. One is a 3/2, and one would give +1/+1 to all his creatures. The +1/+1 would have messed me up more, I think. I might be dead anyway. I don't have any way to give him taunt. I can play him for free, but like I kill this with him, and then what? I'm still going to take 10 damage. I need to draw a card and see if it gets me... Hellfire might help. Hellfire will probably kill me. I don't know what... And I can't play it and him. I don't know what I would get. I need like a Soulfire, basically. Does Leroy Jenkins allow me to win? If I had the full 10 mana, it'd be damn close, but I don't think I can do it. I need him to kill that. No, there's no way I can do this. Well, wait. He could kill that. If I had drawn him instead of him, like if I had drawn him first, I would have the 10 mana. I could play this guy, kill that, play Leroy, kill that. It would give my opponent 2 1/1s. He'd have 5 damage worth of stuff. I'd still be alive if I hadn't, and I'd have 2 extra health. If I'd just drawn him 1 card sooner, I maybe could have still won this, but I'm going to lose now.
So many.
I'm going to lose, but it's going to be kind of impressive. Yeah. Oh, there goes my arena run. I was close. There was some scary junk there. I don't know. Maybe I should have used my Argent Commander sooner, but he comes in, he kills one thing, and then my opponent will kill him on his next turn. If you're killing him with a minion, it might not have been the worst, but that was a rough game. That Druid had a lot of fat in his deck, which made it a good match for mine, because he had actually better fighting fat minions. Mine weren't as good for fighting, they were good for other things. So, I've got 85 gold. That's more than half of an arena run. And remembering that the arena run costs 150, but a pack is worth 100, so I got back more gold than what I would have gotten if I just bought a pack, right? Okay. Whatever. It was fun, and you got to watch it with me. I thought it was cool. It went farther than I thought, so I'm pretty happy with that. Let's see what I got in the pack. Nothing much. I already have 2 of this guy. He's very good, but I already had 2. So, a bunch of stuff that'll get disenchanted to dust. Anyway, well, I hope you learned something from that, and we'll see if I can do a basics video with another class next time. If you found that useful or entertaining, or if you enjoy cookies, hit the like button, and check out Tales from My D&D Campaign on youtube.com/Demonac.